This week on Moms Like Us, Khloe Kardashian jokes that her daughter, True, is coming for Kendall's modeling career.
They're all so cute.
Then Randall Emmett reveals how much we'll see new baby Ocean on the upcoming season of Vanderpump Rules.
Ocean is making her debut.
Plus, Hilaria Baldwin slams haters questioning her kids' maternity.
Yeah, they are her kids. I mean, she posted her belly photos like 1,000 times.
And Sarah Michelle Gellar tells us when she'll let her kids watch all of her Buffy the Vampire Slayer episodes.
They never want to watch anything that I do. Like, they're never interested.
We've got that, plus so much more on today's Moms Like Us. Hi guys, welcome to Moms Like Us. I'm Mandy DeCamp here with Brienne Mans from Stroller in the City. Hi Brienne, happy Thursday.
Hey Mandy, how's it going?
It's good. I'm pretending like it's winter in here. It's the AC is on and I'm avoiding the outside and the heat.
Oh my God, but the sun is shining, you guys. So I have to say, I'm very happy about this.
I am too. We had so much rain this summer, but okay, so let's get right into the news this week. We're starting with Hilaria Baldwin. It's actually our clapback of the week we're starting with. So Hilaria, I feel like this is the Hilaria Mom show. We talk about her every single week and she's back in the news again. So she clarified that her kids are her own in the wake of some Instagram trolls comments this week. She said, I know, sleuths. My skin is darker and my kids is lighter. Yes, they are mine. Trying to keep up with all these ideas. I have to say, you have quite a bit of time on your hands. Of course, we know she shares many kids with her husband, Alec Baldwin, ranging from 7 years old to her 2 infants. In December of 2020, we also know that Hilaria took a social media hiatus following allegations that she had lied about her heritage and used a fake Spanish accent. So back in the news, kind of about her skin and her heritage and all of that again. And also earlier this month, she defended her fluid cultural identity. She said, you feel you have to explain why you are the way you are, trying to fit into a world of labels when there might not be one that perfectly defines you. She wrote that via Instagram, noting that she may not ever quite fit in. So I don't know. I mean, she's obviously been in the news about this a lot. Is she from Boston? Is she from Spain? Is she from both? But now people are coming after her saying that that she's not her kid's mother, which is just insane. I mean,
I mean, first of all, I don't think she has that darkish skin either. I think she's got like an olive skin and like her kids are a little bit lighter than that. But I do think that her kids, I mean, I don't know. I think that they do sort of look identical to her, not identical to her, but I do think that they resemble her. Yeah, I see both for sure. And I definitely think, they are her kids. I mean, she posted her belly photos like 1,000 times.
She's been pregnant for the last 7 years.
I mean, really?
It was a fake belly.
Yeah.
Or, it's insane to me what people come after. And I mean, I have to say though with her, like, why does she I would stop answering these people. I'd turn off my comments. I mean, she did for a while. Like I said, she took a social media hiatus, but she just gets attacked really online. But yeah, I think they kind of look like both of them. I think depends on the kid. And I think, it's ridiculous, but she's also, people are coming after her, not coming after her, but people are also commenting like, well, your skin's not dark, because I don't really think it is.
I don't think
someone say like, you had a spray tan.
Right, exactly. Like, I don't even see that. I mean, it's kind of bizarre, you know what I mean? I mean, with my 3 kids, I have one that's a mix between me and my husband, one that's completely me, and one that's completely Jason. And the one that completely Jason, she does not look like my daughter. It's so funny. But I'm like, you look like your dad, and that's what happens. And especially if you have 7, there's like a range of like what they, all look like,
Right. Do you ever get offended when people say that the kids look like your husband?
No, not at all. I mean, my daughter does, because she's like, I don't look like a boy.
True.
She's like, I don't look like that, but no, definitely not. I mean, you never know. Like,
my husband and I have similar features. We're both like fair skinned. He has lighter eyes than me, but pretty much we have like round faces. So we're not sure who Amelia looks like yet. I think it's a mix. All right, so let's get to our celebrity mom and dad news of the week. We sat down with Randall Emmett. He is LaLa Kent's partner. They have baby Ocean together. He was promoting his new movie, Midnight in the Switchgrass. Check it out. It's awesome. It's like a suspense thriller. It was fun. And he opened up about whether or not we'll see Ocean make her Vanderpump Rules debut. So listen to this. While we have you here, we have to say congratulations on Ocean. So beautiful. So beautiful. What milestones has she been hitting?
God, I mean, she's, 4 months now, and she's, she's sleeping through the night more, but then I say that, but then last night LaLa and I were up a lot. So I say that and then it goes the other way. But no, she's great. I mean, she's smiling at me now, and it's like now I'm in the, you know, when you're a dad and you know she first comes, you know, she's being fed all day, sleeping all day, throwing up, you know, spitting up.
I probably have mommy.
Yeah,
I have a 7-month-old.
There you go. Congratulations. There's not a lot happening for me to be like, let's go out of the house and hang, you know. But you know, you're supporting LaLa and she's, you know, crushing you as a mom and all. But now she's smiling at me. She's like, I'm so in love, and she gives me these little eyes. Oh my God! And then I don't want to leave, and she grabs my hands with little fingers, and so yeah. So now I'm like, now it's like happening. Like the personality, the fun is. Yeah, so I'm really loving that, and it's been tough for LaLa because we've been filming Vanderpump. It's our last weekend this weekend of filming, and you know, she's like, you know, she'll film for 4 hours and go home, feed. I mean, she's on fumes. So, you know,
will Ocean be making an appearance on Vanderpump?
Ocean is making her debut.
Yay.
Ocean is making her debut. She appears. You know, the thing is with the child labor laws, I think they give her, it's like 10 minutes or something. It's like very, you know, because LaLa is always with the baby, so it's like when she's, you know, if she's filming a scene, you know, we'll have me or the nanny standing off camera because she wants to be with her baby all the time. But you know, when Ocean has gone on camera a few times, it's like about 10 minutes, but it's been great. She's, you know, she's like her mom, total star.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see her on. So what do you think? Would you let your baby do Vanderpump Rules?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I mean, I feel like she doesn't really have a say whether she's going to be on it or not, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think in a couple of like little bits, it would be okay, but
he said there's some child labor laws, which I didn't realize like applied to babies, but it makes sense, I guess. On a reality show too. I always thought of that more like on movies, but yeah, reality shows it applies to. And he said that the nanny is always offset with her when LaLa is shooting and she can't be a part of the scene. So she is there constantly for her, which is cute, I thought. Wow. But yeah, Vanderpump Rules is going to be different this season. I feel like lots of babies, lots of new cast members. I'm excited to see. I think they just wrapped, so hopefully they'll.
I feel like they need to name it like Vanderpump Rules like 2.0 because it's not the same as what it was when they started at all. There's like going to be babies involved. Like there wasn't babies. Like these were like, you know, young kids going out, you know, partying. Now they're like parents. It's so weird.
Well, it's weird too because so Chyna is going to be on the show and she has her newborn. LaLa's going to have hers. But then Stacey and Jax are not a part of the show anymore, and they just had babies. So I wish it was like all 4 of their kids together, but they're not on it. So maybe they'll make an appearance. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. Don't you think they'll make a guest appearance?
I think so. I think people have kind of moved on now. So we'll see. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, we shall see.
Yes.
So next up, we chatted with Sarah Michelle Gellar, and the actress shared whether or not she'll let her kids watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So take a listen to this.
Well, something that's coming up in March of 2022 is the 25th anniversary of Buffy. Can you believe it?
Really? Wow. I'm old.
I feel the same way. What is some of your favorite memories of doing that show? I feel like it honestly feels like 10 years ago.
I think as an actor, you always want to create something that holds up, that stands the test of time, that makes an impact. And we did that with Buffy. And that's really, that's the golden ticket right there.
Big time. You mentioned last fall that your kids had started watching some episodes. Have they finished the series yet?
They haven't finished. You know, once we got into season 5, I have to sort of cherry pick which ones, because they're still young. Like there's a lot in season 6 they can't see. So we're working our way slowly through it. And then they've gotten distracted by other shows along the way.
Definitely. When do you think you're going to let them see some of those later seasons?
When they're 30?
Yeah, that's probably good. What shows are you guys into as a family now that we've been sort of in this binge watching culture? What are you guys loving?
They were really into the show that was on the Disney Channel called Secrets of Sulphur Springs.
Okay.
my kids were like super, like they couldn't wait for that. And actually, this is going to sound like a plug for myself, but it's actually not. They never want to watch anything that I do. Like they're never interested.
I think I'd let my kids watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like, I feel like I watched that and I can't remember how old I was when I did watch the show.
Yeah, I definitely watched it and I was younger-ish. I also watched things much worse than that. Like I was the youngest of 4. So, and my brother's 11 years older. So there's 2 sisters in between us. And I was watching 90210 when I think I was 6 years old, like full up, the full season. So.
Oh yeah, I remember watching it the first time. My mom was like, "This is your bedtime. Like you can't watch the show." And I'm like, "No, I have to watch it."
Yeah.
And I remember like that was the only night I was able to like stay up late, like to watch it. But yeah, I feel like Buffy the Vampire Slayer wasn't like a bad show. It was on like time TV too, so it wasn't like there's curse words or anything like that.
Right. It was like the WB, right?
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like maybe a little violent, but
yeah,
not really. I'd let my kids watch. Yeah. Have you and your obviously Amelia is too young, but have you and your family found TV shows recently that you kind of bonded over that you watched together?
You know what they all like, which is really funny, Fuller House. And it's like, the spinoff. So I watched Full House as a kid. I remember vividly watching it, like Friday nights, it would come on. And they love Fuller House. And so now we kind of all watch that. Like that's our show together.
Awesome. Yeah. My sister watches that with her daughter, my niece, and they all love it too. I actually haven't watched Fuller House, but I feel like I'll put it on one day for me and Amelia.
Yeah, it's pretty entertaining. It's, to see them all like, again, like it's so cheesy. It's so cheesy. And I think like, was it really this cheesy when I watched it so many years ago, but it's a good family show, you know?
Yeah. We were actually, me and my family were just talking about shows that don't hold up. Like I'm going to go back and watch The Sopranos because I don't think I ever finished it actually. It was one of those things I started and my family was like, well, I don't know if that show would still hold up if it's going to feel dated, like there's certain shows that like, they just don't hold up anymore.
You know what? I watched it that one, when it was on and I have not gone back to it, but I wonder, I think it will. It's like Sex and the City. It was on the same time.
That holds up, I think.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I know.
Soon. That's going to be so good.
My friend saw them shooting the other day. It was like the most iconic New York moment. So jealous. All right. So back to dads and moms in the news. Kanye West has returned to social media with a sweet tribute to his kids. The 44-year-old rapper shares kids North, who's 8, Saint, who's 5, Chicago, who is 3, and Sam, who is 2, with Kim Kardashian. We know the 40-year-old reality star filed for divorce in February after 6 years of marriage. So he put up an Instagram post. There was no caption. First of all, I thought it was shocking that he only has 5.7 million followers. I thought it was gonna be like 50 million.
That is shocking, actually. I didn't even think about that. I wonder.
Yeah. So he sported in the photo 2 gold chains. One was thicker, one was thinner. Each necklace had his children's names written out in a Gothic font. The jewelry seems to be a part of a family gift, as West's oldest son, Saint, was seen rocking nearly identical necklace in a photo Kardashian had posted that same day. So fans were obviously shocked by the Instagram post since he's been away for a little while. He took a long hiatus from social media, and many pointed out that his return was probably tied to his impending studio album, which is coming out Friday, called Donda. I'm not sure how to say that. So we'll see. But I thought it was nice that he returned, and it's interesting that they both posted the same necklace in the same day. I'm like, any reconciliation there? Probably not. But
no, I don't know. I mean, at least he came back to social media like semi with no comment, basically, without raging about something.
Yeah, exactly.
But I definitely think like it has something to do with like his album coming out. Don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he seems to do that. He seems to disappear, and then when he has a big album coming out, he resurfaces with something big. But again, this wasn't that big, so maybe
no. But I think he just wants to probably like build it up until like it comes out. So I'm sure there might be like a post or 2 in between like the drop of the album, just to kind of like get the fans like excited, like yay, Kanye's back,
Yeah, totally. And people love him as a dad, so it was smart he's going that route if he's trying to get attention.
Totally agree. So today's mom who's getting real goes to Bachelor's Becca Martinez, who got emotional when her nanny quit. She said her babysitter quit due to personal reasons and that her nanny's departure had nothing to do with her relationship with Martinez, her boyfriend, or their kids, who are ages 2 years old and 14 months. She went on to say, I'm honestly so devastated because we really loved her. And I just couldn't hold it together. I don't know. Today is a rough day. I'm really overwhelmed about having to start over in the process of finding someone to help. She went on to say, I was so nervous about bringing someone new into our home and we just adore her. She truly became a friend, and Ruth in particular, always looked forward to seeing her. I will really, really miss her being part of our daily life. I can totally relate to this. Oh my God.
It's so hard.
We let our nanny go this summer because we just knew that we were going to be at another house. And as my kids get older, we just didn't really need her. And
they occupy themselves.
Yeah. And I think that it hasn't really hit us, to be honest with you, until we go back to New York City, you know, the end of the summer, and she's not going to be there. And I think that's when it's going to hit everybody. But I totally.
The city's hard too. The city's a different like beast than Long Island, because it's like, in the city, you kind of do have to send your kids out with someone, right? Like, I mean, right? At this, you know, I'm sure at a certain age they can go get ice cream or whatever they want to do on their own, but it's hard. It's not like just go in the backyard and play.
It's so different. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And like, I was even telling my friend the other day, we were all piling in the car because we had a barbecue to go to. And I don't know, it's like a different way of life. Like, I feel like we're going to more dinner parties out here where we normally wouldn't, like in the city, like, I don't know. It's just like a different way. And like, I don't need a babysitter, I guess, unless I'm like going out at night. Whereas like in the city, I feel like maybe that dinner party wouldn't involve kids because we wouldn't be all piling in someone's apartment.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Like it would just be like the parents going to dinner.
Yeah.
So different. So different.
Yeah, I'm dealing with it myself now. So I'm moving and I'm going to need someone. I'm on like the waiting list for 3 daycares, which I'm like, not even sure if I want to do daycare route yet, because she's only 7 months. And so I'm on the waiting list for 3, because I'm like, just in case I can't find someone. But the waiting lists are like a year.
Oh my God.
Like, oh my God. Should have started this like last year, I guess, which I knew I should have started it early. I just wasn't like mentally prepared for it. So now I'm looking for, you know, a babysitter or nanny to come to the house a few days a week, but it's not easy finding someone. I mean, especially on the internet, it's just like, is that really you? Like, obviously I'm going to like meet this person and stuff before I just let them alone, but it's scary. And it's scary.
You're also going to a state where you don't really have many family members either. I mean, that's kind of scary. Yeah, that's really scary.
Yeah. So
it'll work though.
I'll be flying back to New York all the time.
Yes. Exactly.
All right. So today's Say All moment, it goes to another Kardashian member. It goes to Khloe. She shared this ridiculously cute photo of her daughter True with the caption, "Checkmate at Kendall Jenner. Get ready to pass the crown." Obviously, True has modeling in her future. This is so adorable. Do you have a favorite Kardashian Jenner kid?
I don't know. I kind of like, they're all so cute. I don't know.
So I have a story I'm going to name drop. So Dream Kardashian, she is Rob and Blac Chyna's daughter.
Yeah.
I did a shoot with Blac Chyna at her house in LA, or not in LA, in Calabasas. Well, I guess that's part of LA. About a year and a half ago. Well, no, more than that. I like erased the whole COVID year from my memory, probably 2 years now. And I hung out with Dream for hours.
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, it's just me and Dream playing on the floor.
Love it.
So she's my favorite, near and dear to my heart. But
I feel like I get all their names confused too, like Dream, True, like
I know.
All like kind of flow together, right?
Yes, yeah. But yeah, I was a big fan of Dream.
Love that.
She remembers me.
She will, I'm sure, Mandy.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Brianne. And make sure everyone subscribes and likes and come back every Thursday at 3 p.m. for more moms like us.
Yes, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.